Alright team, today is the day. The day we will fight. And we will win this battle. It will be a glorious battle. Wait a second. Wait, I'm stuck. Okay. What does this mean? Hey Adol, wanna come with me? Where are we going?
Here! This is for you, Adol.
Oh, I was a little afraid that the hearts on the smiley face meant that she wanted to date me. But all she wanted to give me was money. I got a lot of money. Gaming Goddess here with a review on VIII, Lacrimosa of Donna, developed by Falcom and published by my favorite video game publishers, NIS America. This action RPG is the 8th installment to the VIII game series, following our main protagonist Adol Christian in his adventures on the mysterious Siren Island. This game is now available on PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita, and will soon be available on PC, so all you PC fans out there can pre-order it today. Now with that being said, let's get right into the review. Adol Christian, our main protagonist, is a temporary crew member on the Lombardia along with his best pal Dogi. Suddenly, the ship is attacked by a giant tentacle. Looks like it's up to Adol to save the day. And just when you think you're victorious, you get tossed overboard. Just kidding. If the game ended there, it wouldn't even be worth reviewing, so let's go ahead and take a look at the general gameplay. Lacrimosa of Donna actually has a lot of fun gameplay features. There's lots to explore, find castaways who are on the ship with you, start a village, do side quests, fishing, cooking, and not to mention the interception and suppression battles. As the game progresses, every new feature will have a nice little tutorial explaining the feature in detail. As the player explores, the map will fill and the player will find these nice little crystals that will autosave the game, heal your party, and open up as a spot that the player can fast travel to. Explore everything you can, because every 10% of the map, the player will receive some pretty nice items that can actually help you along the way. While in the village, the player can use the trading system to trade out anything they don't need for something a little more helpful. Or you can trade for rare items and even gifts for the castaways. You can upgrade your weapons and even make armor. You can also get accessories, costumes, and armor tailored for your characters. Dogi will be in charge of upgrading the defense for the village. You can also take part in interception battles and suppression battles. Other than that, there is a bulletin board and castaways will sometimes have quests for the player. Completing quests will get you some nice items, and their approval will also increase. Lastly, let's take a look at my favorite feature. If you haven't guessed it already, it is the fishing feature. The fishing system in this particular game is really good, and no, I'm not just saying that because I like fishing in real life. When there's water, the player will usually see a shadow of the fish, which will indicate how much fish is in the area. After pressing up on the D-pad, the player can throw the rod in the area of the fish. I like the fact that it's not just rapidly pressing the X button. Sometimes you have to hold the left analog stick either right, left, spin it clockwise or counterclockwise, and even sometimes have to hold down the L1 and R1 buttons, all while pressing the X button. It sounds like a lot, but I think it's a lot of fun. And those master fish are definitely rewarding. I could honestly fish all day in this game, especially since you can fish with any of the playable characters. Now, aside from the different types of fish that the player can fish up, there is also treasure and enemies. With the general gameplay out of the way, let's talk about the battle system, which I have to say is a lot of fun. Now, I will say that I am more of a turn-based type of person, but this intense, fast-paced combat is really fun. Enemies will freely roam the area, but there is no hitting them to start the battle. As soon as the monster spots you, it's time to fight, as the transitions between battles are super seamless. And it's very easy to run away from a battle if you wish to. 3 characters are allowed in a party at a time. There are a total of 6 playable characters. Adol, our main character, of course, Laxia, Sahad, Hemel, Rakota, and of course, Donna. After every fight, the game doesn't tell you how many experience points you get, and since you're on a mysterious island, there's no need for money. So all you really collect are items and experience points. And yes, experience points are distributed through all party members, so whether they take part in battle or not, they will eventually level up because they're still getting experience points. Now, each character has their own set of skills. Actually, there should be 12 skills for each character. Fighting high-level monsters will raise the level of the skills, and you can even unlock new skills. Lastly, there are lots of boss battles. These fights are really the only fights with any type of transition, but it's usually just between like story before the fight, so yeah. The battle system is a lot of fun and probably my second most favorite thing right next to fishing. So with that being said, let's move right along to the graphics and audio. Now, yes, VIII Lacrimosa of Donna has some really pretty graphics. A lot of the game's scenery looks really good, but there are some moments when the shadows will glitch, or when monsters run into walls and it looks like they're spazzing out. And of course the clipping. Aside from all that, the graphics look really good. I love the 3D characters and the animated cutscenes are really nice too. Now for the soundtrack, this game is something else. First off, that opening music, oh my gosh, it's so good. I just love it. And I especially love the music when you're exploring the caves. Honestly, I feel like the whole soundtrack in general is just really good. It's definitely not annoying, though it is a little too loud for my taste upon starting the game, but that can easily be fixed by going through the game's options. Now it's time to talk about the game's pros and cons based on my opinion. First, some pros would include a really fun battle system, the amazing soundtrack, the beautiful graphics, costumes for the characters even though some are just recolors of the outfit they already have, the story, and of course fishing. As for the cons, the building feature isn't really a building feature. I know on the back of the case it says building a village, but in reality you just sort of find castaways who are on the boat with you and things will be added onto the village. You don't really get to decide where it goes. And of course, the glitching. I know it can't be helped, but the shadows are just all over the place. I mean, it just looks kind of weird when shadows are glitching out in my opinion. Overall, yes, VIII Lacrimosa of Donna is a pretty good game. And I know throughout the entire review you've heard nothing but praise, and while yes, I like the game a lot, and there's a lot of cool features, I just feel like the story was only half good. Like, it's good, but the ending wasn't 100% satisfying to me. I do like the fact that you wind up on a mysterious island, and you meet a mysterious girl named Donna, and you fight mysterious ancient species. Well, let's face it, these monsters right here, they're dinosaurs, and I love dinosaurs. But anyway, helping Donna regain her lost memories while trying to figure out a way off the island is a good story for a game. When you bring evolution into it, it starts to get a bit weird. I don't want to spoil the game for those who haven't played it yet, so play it, and once you find out what Lacrimosa is, you will see why I think the ending is a bit ridiculous. Other than that, I love the game for what it is. As I said before, there's a lot of good gameplay features. And the fishing mechanic is just so much fun. I could never get bored of it. Yes, VIII Lacrimosa of Donna gets an overall rating of 8.5 out of 10. This game is definitely worth checking out if you haven't already. And if you were able to get the crazy special edition, then I'm super jealous because I really wanted those bookshelf holders. So there you have it. If you liked this video, feel free to leave a like. Also leave me some comments in the comment box below with some suggestions, or if you just want to say hi. I have a Patreon, and right now I am doing a Patreon only giveaway, so check it out if you can. I appreciate everyone who has been supporting me over on Patreon, because without you guys I wouldn't have been able to play as many new games as I have this year. So think of it as a way to give back to my supporters. The giveaway will probably last until mid-November or until I reach my first Patreon goal. Patreon gets lots of cool goodies, so even if you aren't interested in the giveaway, check it out and see what else I have over there. All of my links will be in the description below. this has been a Gaming Goddess review. And remember to keep on gaming.